Okay, sorry about that. I don't know where I left off. The camera shut off. This is Kydex sheath. Pretty cool design. This is my Puukko with a I hand forged this to give it the curve for that back cut, like a Bowie knife. It's not sharp, but it comes to a point, and they use that as a back cut. I textured it with a ball peen hammer. This is Sure Touch, red and black, with black pins and black liner. It's got the big thumb ramp for your thumb right there, and that's a big guy's knife right there. But that'll be, oh, also the liner is felt inside. That's why you want to wipe the knife off every time. Every time you use it, wipe the knife off and put it back. If you don't do that, you'll scratch up the blade and it'll be cruddy. Alright, here's another Puukko. This is just a leather sheath I made. It came up short, so I just stuck a little piece on there. This is 1095 high carbon steel. It's a black and purple Sure Touch with purple pins and purple liner. I let the purple liner come out of the handle. Kind of resembles a habaki, the copper fitting on a sword, samurai sword. It's got the kind of a dual grind, but the hook, and I tell you, that hook works great. If you get that hook on a piece of wood right there, and whew, man, the wood just jumps out of the way. Alright. That was an idea from William Collins, WC Knives. Good guy in East Texas. Good knife maker. Good guy. Alright, another Puukko. Leather sheath. I cut this and folded it over and glued it to make kind of a collar so it'll fit in there better. Yeah. This is Cocobolo wood with linen pins. 1095 high carbon steel. Got a good point. This is more for wood crafting. Bushcraft. This little jewel, oh, that's high carbon. I mean, what is that stuff called? Carbon fiber. If you can see that little angle right there, that's for running up the leg of the deer for skinning. It's a multi-grind. Green Sure Touch with orange pins and orange liner. It's got the thumb ramp for your thumb right there. It's kind of a little small down here for your pinky, fit in there, and also for my twirling. Is so when you transition, you can let that slide through your palm to transition to this grip. That's why I do it. That's why I make them that way. So why do you want to do all that? Well, when you stab and miss, you come back around. You miss this way, you come back around that way. It's just a thing. This has green liner in it. It's way down in there on this one. Puukkos. Alright, now let's go to belt knives. The rest are belt knives. This one was made around Halloween. It's a snow leopard Kydex. Hand forged flat on this side for filleting fish. A little bit textured AEBL stainless. SureTouch, orange and black, orange liner, orange pen. Pommel. Of course, all my knives are full tang. It's got pool table felt in there, so you want to wipe the blade before you put it back. This is Bam Bam. Bam Bam is a badass knife. This is the Victorinox steel sharpener. Your ferro rod, ferrocerium, punkwood, fatwood. I always get fatwood and punkwood mixed up. I don't know why. For lighting your fires, sparking, making fires. Okay, Bam Bam is tool steel, 1/8 inch thick, SureTouch, black and gray pins. I welded on extra steel on the pommel for smashing stuff. And yeah. And see, I like that wide knife so you can grab a hold of it when you want to, you know, get into the finer works there. Okay. Here's a camp knife. It's blue and gray. Blue liner. Black and gray SureTouch. It's got that funny little bird head that I started making. I kind of got away from that. But my idea was you can grab it down here and a little, that bevel right there, your finger fits in there for chopping. It's got the thumb ramp there. This is sharp here for striking a ferro rod. Right. Also has the green felt in there. Another camp knife. Here's your ferrocerium rod with pine fatwood handle, and I just coated it with epoxy so it won't get sap everywhere in the hot truck. You've got your sharpening steel from Victorinox. Just a thin little belt knife. Kind of looks like a bird head there a little bit. William, he likes to put his pinky finger in there and have, so it doesn't get away from you. But yeah, it's a good little knife. Alright. That's a cool texture, or pattern. The Kydex, got the green liner to match the lime green pins and the lime green liner with the Habaki looking liner sticking out there. I think it looks cool. It's got your thumb ramp right there. See? It's got a bird head. Now I TIG welded on a piece of high carbon steel because this is AEBL stainless steel. It is awesome steel for stainless. It sharpens easily and it stays sharp. Holds an edge for a long time. Okay, so I like this head design, bird head, whatever we call it. That little dip, your finger goes right in there. See? Like that. So you can chop if you need to. It's a good knife, good handle. And another bird head. This one is Kydex. Pretty cool pattern. Little patriotic Roadrunner. See? Meep meep. It's blue SureTouch, blue and black, red liner, white pins. TIG welded on 1095 high carbon steel to AEBL stainless. It's got your double grind, big Scandi That hook, man, I'm telling you, that hook, that's where it's at. That's William Collins' idea there. He says it's not his because, like on this one, this Tom Brown's, he put his hook up in the front. Well, William moved his back here, and I thought that was a brilliant idea. So I give credit where credit's due, and I think he knocked it out of the park. Oh, I've got a little choil up here for your finger so you can do that fine work. But actually, this one actually has a tooth, a little bit of a tooth right there. It was offset. One of mine had an offset. This one's pretty close, and it was like a riffle. Ruffles have ridges. But yeah, that's a nice belt knife right there. That little tassel kind of gets in the way for what I like to do, but